Okay, so a few people have asked me, what am I doing to catch my swarms this year? So I thought I'd show you my swarm trap setup. This is a design that was from the American Bee Journal a few years back when I first started beekeeping. So the sides of this are made out of 3/8 plywood. The end bars, or the ends of these, are 5/8 plywood. The height, about 19 and 5/8. The length of the box, again, approximately 19 and 5/8. And the inside width is about 9.5, depending on where you measure it. So inside my box, I start out with a frame of old brood comb. This one has been chewed on by bees and mice. Gives it a little smell like home. I tried to put in a somewhat decent frame for them to get started with. And the next things I use are deep frames that are wired, no foundation. And I put the wedge bar in 90 degrees. So that gives the bees something to draw off of. And I use 2 of those. And then I use some foundation. In this case, I'm going to use another piece of old brood comb just to make it smell like home. Helps to attract them. Inside here, I have nails on each side of the frames, holds these 6 frames tight. This box is the alleged volume that bees are looking for when they swarm. The 6 frames in there, I use the 2 that are wired only so that it doesn't take up all the perceived available space. If you fill this up with foundation and comb, the bees are sometimes reluctant to take up in there. Not saying they won't, just a little more reluctant. And then I take my cotton ball and I use a little bit of either Swarm Commander or just lemongrass oil. The lid, I made the lid and I just happened to have metal laying around, so I went ahead and broke metal over it just to make it a little better. This is the lemongrass I used, just picked it up at Walmart. I have screws I'll put into the ends of this to help hold this lid on. And then I've started using this little shelf. I bought this shelf bracket at Lowe's. Stuck a piece of old scrap wood on top of it. I'll take and screw this up to the side of a tree, or in the case I've been using at the industrial park, a telephone pole. And then I can set my box on top of that and it holds it in place while I put a ratchet strap around it. On the front of this, started out as a 1/2-inch slot. And to close this up, you had to staple wire on the end of it. That's just too much trouble. So I put this disc on here, and when I have a swarm in it, I'll just walk up and give it a little turn. They can still have ventilation. I really want to fix it where they can come and go and still keep the queen. I can turn it around to queen excluder. And this has worked very well. The industrial park where I work, I've put trap in this one spot, and I've had 4 swarms in it so far this year in a 4-week period. There's one in there now I need to go take out and switch it out again. And it's been a very productive spot. So this is what's currently working for me. If you have questions, you can message me and I'll try to answer them as best I can. Hope this helps you. Good luck.